Daniela wants to hear a little bit of, let me see now, let me see. Now, this is meant to be another one of my very quick broadcasts, just to remind everybody about the Joe Show tomorrow. Yeah? Oh, I don't know if my fingers are kind of up for this. I don't know if people are up for this. I haven't got a kind of... It's going to be very, very quiet, this, I think, Daniela. That's the only problem. I've got that other guitar going through an amplifier. Every time I'm walking down the street, some pretty mama starts breaking down on me. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff will got bust your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. Can't walk the streets now, consolate my mind, without some woman starts breaking down. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff I gotta bust your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. You said night women's like to hate and clown. You don't do nothing but tear a good man's reputation down. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff I got to bust your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. Now I give my baby 99 degrees. She jumped up and threw the pistol down on me. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff I gotta belt your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. I'm alright, Matt. Every time I'm walking down the street, some pretty mama starts breaking down on me. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff I gotta bust your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. Can't walk the streets now, consolate my mind, without some woman starts breaking down. Stop breaking down. Please stop breaking down. The stuff I gotta bust your brains out, baby. Woo, make you lose your mind. A little bit of stop breaking down. I hope you enjoyed that little bit there. So obviously, what I wanted to say was that that's all right. Sending a cyber hug, very much appreciated. So yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody that I'm going to be back tomorrow evening with the Joe Show, and I'm hoping that you're going to be able to kind of join me for that. That would be a wonderful thing. Always great to have you there. So who have we got here anyway? Who have we got here today? I'd like to see. All I can see is Daniela at the moment. I know that Daniela's here. I think I saw Maxter. I think I saw Leo. I think I saw Julie Flower. But it's time to tell me who you are and where you are. And is it just me and Daniela left here, or are there other people here too? I'm just going to, we've got Vegard as well. Hey Vegard, great to see you. It's been a little while. And we've got Prince Rudus Einheads. Nice tune, nice tune. Cecil Scott, it's me. Hi Cecil. William Beck, William from Rutland, Vermont. Fantastic. We've got Kim as well. Will I need a mask to watch tomorrow? No, 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 no. You're going to be good, Kim. You're going to be good. Andrew's here. Hello, Andrew. And we got Anne Williams. Hey, Anne. Great to see you. I'm just having a little bit of a doodle this morning, trying to warm my fingers up and blow the cobwebs away, you know. Singapore. You know, I came in one morning, my girl's house about 4:30. She got a chair and she knocked me straight back out the door. She comes raising sand just about a spoonful. Never known such devilry, but about a spoonful. You know, I come in one morning just about 9:30. She got the biggest chair in the house and tried to knock me blind. She's raising sand again, just about a spoonful. Standing on her head saying, you gotta give me my spoonful. I came in one night about 10:30. Stuck in my key in the door and I couldn't get it in. She's just about a spoonful. Hello, Rod. Well, I came in one evening just to get my dinner. She cut so bad on my hand until I had to stick my sword in her. Raising so much sand, just about a spoonful. Never known such devilry in my life, just about a spoonful. So I come in one evening just to get my pay. I bit my hand and she said, you're gonna go back your way. She don't want no money and she just gave me mine. She said, spoonful, spoonful. You ain't gonna get along with me until you give me my spoonful. Come in one evening to go downtown. She got a smooth iron and knocked me to the ground. Started raising Sam with me again about a spoonful. Never known such devilry before, just about a spoonful. One night hungry and sleepy as could be. She got a kettle of water, tried to scald the devil out of me. Started the same old thing about a spoonful. Hey, yeah. Thought I'd play a little bit of kind of, yeah, spoonful's kind of quite a nice one. Yeah, I'm going to be teaching that one as well, Leo. Yeah, I'm kind of working on it. It's been many years since I've played that song, and there's lots of different versions of the song. So there's a version by Mance Lipscomb. There's a version by, oh, I think there are lots and lots of different versions anyway. And I kind of like the Reverend Gary Davis version of the song. It's really nice. I'm just working my way through that one now. Yeah, I play electric guitar, Jared, yeah. Yeah, the song's called Spoonful. Ho Fadri. It's called Spoonful. Very simple. If you're interested in learning this one, you're going to find this one over on my Patreon page before too long, certainly within the month. I'm going to be teaching you this song. It's a lovely little song and it's a great little introduction into kind of country blues. You've just got a kind of A chord. Lovely little melody. You know, and you can so I'm going to be kind of showing you how to play some little solos over it as well. Got to kind of start reviving a few little songs that I haven't played in a long time as well. So I've got a busy schedule ahead of me, and I'm going to be in the process of compiling some books. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow about this as well. I don't know if I'm talking to myself at the moment, but it doesn't really matter. I know that a few people will watch this on catch up, and I know a few people are still around here. But I'm going to start compiling some new songbooks, because I have like an existing songbook for my gigs and things, and obviously with not playing out live for quite some time, it's just given me an opportunity to think about throwing a whole new load of songs into my set and stuff like that. So I bought a couple of these kind of books. I haven't got one here to show you, unfortunately. I think it's upstairs, but essentially it's just an A4 book with clean see-through sheets in between. Now, I think it's very, very important to try and keep a track of the songs that you're learning. This is really, really important, because there's a tendency to learn a song and think, right, well, I know that one, I'll move on to the next one. And the tendency can be is that it's very, very easy to forget songs, and you don't want to forget anything that you've put a lot of time into playing. So I think it's kind of really, really important to keep a track of what you're doing. Yes, Leo, I believe I've had a few inquiries. I need to get back to certain agents who have contacted me about potential gigs once things are eased up a little bit, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting back out there again and doing a little bit of work. Obviously it's been quite some time, and I really do miss playing out live as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to happen, and I can't actually look, at least I don't think so. I think I had the messages here somewhere. Let me have a little look. What's this I see here? A little, okay. Let me just check here. I think it was Al who said, where are we? Yeah, somebody's asked me about the potential of playing some gigs in May. So that's looking like it might be the soonest kind of time that I get going on some of these gigs and things, which will be real good. No restrictions in Australia, I don't think, if you miss playing live. I don't think, if you miss playing live. No restrictions in Australia, I don't think, if you miss playing live. Okay, I'm slow this morning, Daniela. It's a long, long way to go for a gig though, yeah? So, you know, it cost me more than I would make coming over there type of thing, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Hi, Michael. I do need a promoter. Fadri, just go over to Patreon, sign up there, and I'll teach you how to play the song this month, alright? That doesn't get much better than that. A lot of these folks will tell you exactly the same thing. That's a real good deal, alright? I'm going to try it one more time, because this is one that I'm practicing, alright? So you'll have to bear with me on this. I've played a lot of different Angie Dave, yeah, 1429. Get yourself over to Patreon, alright? I've told you many, many times I need your help at this point in time, and I'm going to teach this song, alright? So, you know, if you're that interested, then as I say, this is one of the lessons I've got on my book for this month, alright? I'm going to play you a little bit one more time because you seem to like it, right? least a couple of verses. You know, I came in one morning to my girl's house about 4:30. She got a chair and she knocked me right back out the door. She comes raising Sam with me, you know, just about a spoonful. Never known such a stare before about a spoonful. Okay, so let me just say that as with a lot of these blues songs, okay, there's a lot of innuendo with the lyrics, as I'm sure many of you will probably already know, yeah? And so spoonful, in this instance, I've been reading up on this because many people have covered the song, and I play a couple of different versions of the song. But spoonful can mean sex or drugs or alcohol. It's one of those things, you know. It's kind of that kind of innuendo thing, right? So it kind of makes the song a little bit more kind of amusing, if you like, when you listen to it. All right, so one more time. I came in one morning to my girl's house about 4:30. She got the chair, she knocked me straight back out the door. She comes raising Sam with me, just about a spoonful. I never known such a stare before in my life, about a spoonful. I came in one morning just about 9:30. She got the biggest chair in the house and tried to knock me blind. She raising sand on me again, just about a spoonful. Standing on her head saying, if you want to get along with me, you better give me my spoonful. Come in one night just about 10:30. Slipped my key in the door and collapsed, I couldn't get it in. She's standing on the inside, standing on her head, just about a spoonful. She had the whole neighborhood stirred up, just about a spoonful. Well, I came in one evening just to get my dinner. She cut so bad on my hand until I had to stick my sword in her. Raising so much sand, just about a spoonful. Never known such devilry in my life, about a spoonful. Came in one evening, just got my pay. Told my pap I'm gonna laugh. She threw it back and said, go your own way. She didn't want no money. She said, I just want you to give me my spoonful. Never known the devilry like it before, just about a spoonful. Came in one evening to go downtown. She got a smooth iron and knocked me down to the ground. She raising the sand with me again, just about a spoonful. Never known someone come so in my life, just about a spoonful. And there you have the old spoonful. played that one for a long time. Oh my word, it's like Les Dawson. Ah. Yes, I do know Dire Straits, Tom, but it isn't really a request show, I'm afraid. That's something that we kind of may do tomorrow on the Joe Show. Sometimes I will play a few little things that people would like to hear, like Brothers in Arms. Going good, Maxter. It's like a wild horse. I'm trying to break it in, and it's proven difficult. For your Dire Straits, yeah? There you go, Tom. Alright, I've done a lesson on that, so you can always learn that one, that's no problem. About a spoonful, spoonful. Never known such devilry before in my life. Just about a spoonful. Yeah, you know, one song I haven't actually played for a while is a little Beatles song. I don't know if Daniela's still there, but it certainly did say the Beatles. At you, oh, see the love light that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the world and I notice it's turning, while my guitar gently weeps. have it, especially for Daniela, the little Beatles fan out in Australia there who loves the Beatles, all things Beatles. And I know a lot of you folks like all that Beatles stuff as well. Leo, I owe you on the old kind of Rolling Stones. I'm so slow, I really owe you badly, Leo, and I haven't forgotten about you. I really, really haven't forgotten about you at all. And it's going to happen, so don't worry about it. Let me have a little quick look. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, well, thank you very, very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that little bit of Beatles there. I'm just looking to see... that's what I was looking for. Yeah, what was wrong? Recognise that one, Leo? It's not great on the acoustic. These things are very, very much more kind of electric, you know. Maybe I should get my electric out one of these days. How are we doing for time? Get my electric out, and I'm going to treat you, Leo, one of my most loyal followers, to a little bit of the things that you really enjoy. I'll have to do a little bit of work on it, yeah? Chorus is D to A, D to A. Yeah, I've got to do a little bit of work on that. I was born in a crossfire hurricane, and I howled in my morning driving rain. But it's all right now. In fact, it's a guess. Yes, it's all right. Jumping jet flash, it's a guess, guess, guess. That's just a little bit of a 5-minute busking version. It's got to be 15 years since I played that one, Leo. It's got to be a long time. But as you say, maybe that could work for a little bit of a play along, Leo. That'd be right up your street, I would have thought. I don't know if it's kind of easy enough, you know, for people to be able to play. But they could always play the chords and forget the old riff. I'll do a little bit of work on that one for you, Leo, for sure. That's probably the one to go for. It's a nice little... There's a little bit of something. Maybe I should do a lesson on that one, Leo, because, you know, I don't think I've covered any Rolling Stone stuff, and I think it'd probably be quite a popular little song for people to knock out. And it's relatively, you know, that chorus section there. Yeah, I'll take a look at that one, Leo, for sure. See if anybody knows what this one is. Never really been a huge fan of Oasis. I always get asked to play Oasis when I'm playing live, so I have to play a few of their songs just to keep people satisfied. So we're going to be, you are willing to sing a Manchester song. See, Leo knows about these things. He knows deeply about the culture between Liverpool and Manchester. Me either. Yeah, I think Daniela probably knows just like I do that Oasis borrowed a great deal from the Beatles, but that's kind of okay, you know, every band does that, I guess, to some extent. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and all the things that you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, wrote a song for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was so yellow. So then I took my turn. Remember, for the play along, folks, your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. You know I love you so. You know I love you so. Swam across. Okay, Julie, the chords for, I thought you might like that D bend there, Leo. Okay, Julie, so you can practice for tomorrow. The verses are G, get your pen and paper, G, look at the stars, D, shine for you. It's alright, so you got G to D. And all the things that you do is C, alright? And you just go around that. G, D, C. Alright? And then when yeah, I think that's right. Let me just check that. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Yeah, G to D. And all the things that you do. Alright, so that's what your verses are. And then your chorus is your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones. It's just C, G and D. Alright, so I hope you've written that down, Julie. Verses, G, D, C, and chorus, C, G, D. I expect to hear that banjo ringing through the airwaves tomorrow, Julie, okay? So I definitely want to hear that, yeah. I was playing it a little bit on the slow side there, folks. Okay, so, you know, it's ordinarily perhaps a little bit quicker than that, so you've got more of a... Hey, Mark. Look at the stars, how they shine for you, and all the things that you do. If they were all yellow, came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things you do. And it was called Yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turning into something beautiful. You know I love you so. You know I love you so. Yeah, and that's how that one goes anyway. Everybody. Stop rambling and stop gambling. Stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family. Sit down by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll get you in my dream. Alright, so that's the second play along. So I'm hoping you're all practicing busily away for tomorrow so we can all send those tones all around the globe for everybody to hear. It's actually a real pleasure to be able to share some time with you and play some songs with you. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to do that and to try and help you in any way I can. And I've got a few things planned tomorrow which will hopefully help you out with your guitar playing and things like that. So I really do hope you'll be able to join me for that. That'll be good as ever. I always like I like it if you can kind of join me for things like that. Let me just have another little look. You're in for a bonus morning this morning. I didn't plan any of this. This is another one of my this is another one of my Can you play something easy? Can you play something easy? Can you play something low? Can you play play something lonely, my baby might know. You don't want much, do you, Daniela? Eh? You don't want much, do you? A little bit of Romeo and Juliet. You're really pushing the limits here. That takes me a long time to warm up to play that kind of stuff. Maybe in a little while. Let's see how we go, alright? Might have a little bash at it for you. But I don't know if my fingers are up to speed for that kind of stuff. But I'm not ruling it out, alright? Can you play something easy? Can you play something low? Can you play something lonely? My baby might know. Can you give us one moment, one memory? For it might be the last time for my baby and me. Don't turn off the music, don't set it down low. Will you play something haunted with a far lonesome sound? One moment of pleasure is all that we need, for it might be the last time for my baby and me. That's where I need all my backing guitarists so I can play a lovely little bit of slide or something like that, you know. Do you miss being able to do those kind of things? and the slap one, that Julie loves it too. Do you know what, Daniela? Everybody loves Mojo Hand. It's called Mojo Hand, that. Julie loves it. Andrew loves it as well. Andrew texted me the other day to say he loves that song with the slap, and I said to him, I'm going to Louisiana, gonna get me a Mojo Hand. I'm going to Louisiana, gonna get me a Mojo Hand. I'm gonna find me a woman who don't need no other man. A little bit rusty on that one, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to get that one knocked right back into shape. It's a cracking little song, isn't it, Mojo Hand? Lovely little song, lovely little song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody knocking on my door. Hold on a second, folks. I don't know who's that going to be. All right. Can you play something easy? Can you play something low? Yeah, I wish it was Heaven's Door, Leo. I really do wish it was Heaven's Door. But it ain't Heaven's Door, it's Joe's door. Do you know, I forgot about this one. God, badly out of tune, I'm afraid, there. You do make me laugh, Leo. You do make me laugh, Leo. Of that there is absolutely no doubt. It wasn't your flowers that was being delivered. It must be the next delivery. Love struck a Romeo, sings a street serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds the street light, steps out of the shade, says, hey, I've just got to stop there. Preston's joined us there. Hey, Preston, wonderful to see you, buddy. I hope you're shaping up all right and things are all right down in Louisiana. And just hope that you're feeling good within yourself. Lovely to see you here, Preston. You like this one, don't you, Daniela? I can't, you know, I don't actually play it so much. I'm not making excuses, but I really don't play it enough to remember it, this one, unfortunately. But let's see how far we get. Yeah, it's only a little bit of a jam along. I love struggle Romeo, singing street serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street light, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. He nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey, loud, my boyfriend's back. Shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. What I should be trying to do with this is sing the names of all my female followers on the YouTube. Julie, Daniela, I think there's Colleen, and there's Katie, and all of those type of people, and I should try and replace that, but you see, some names have more syllables. If I went, Julie's alright, because it's very close to Juliet, isn't it? So I can often say Julie. I can't do the talk like the talk on the TV. I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, and the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat and bad company. And all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Danielle, I do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, it's put me off, you see. I can't do it. I'm going to have to practice that. Julie's alright, but Daniela's got a lot of syllables in it. GT, yo, you with us, are you, yeah? Juliet, the dice was loaded upon the star that I bet. And you you need a copy of it. I need a copy of it too. I need to brush up on all of these things. These are my practice sessions that I do when I come on unannounced, just so people can see that I'm just like you guys. I'm not really a whole lot different. The only difference being is that if I go out and I play a gig or something like that, I'm only going to go out and play songs that I know inside out. Okay, I'm not really going to take the kind of chances. So it's important that if you know, when you're playing for people that you know, just try and stick with some of the stuff that you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for advocating about taking chances and things like that on the Joe Show. We've spoken about that before, about taking chances and things. It's very, very important, but perhaps in your own kind of company. And I mean, of course, you know, not also to try and take a chance a little bit when you're playing for people, but don't go right out there, you know, trying to, you know, do a whole load of things you can't do. I can't do the talk like the talk on the TV. I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. No, like the way it's meant to be. Can't do everything or do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is make sure to be. All I do is keep the beat and bad company. And all I do is miss you through the bars of a rhyme. Yeah, I've got to practice that one. Where is my plectrum? My plectrum. I mistreat you, girl. Shut on me, no harm. Ah, too high. Too high. Straight down here. Actually, it's going to be a mess now because that's better. If I mistreat you, girl, shut on me, no harm. If I mistreat you, girl, shut on me, no harm. Just a motherless child, don't know right from wrong. I had to go so far, girl, to get my hand bones moved. go so far, girl, to get my ham bones full. Well, he's had a lot of women, gonna let my ham bones burn. Well, I did more for you, girl, than your daddy ever done. Well, I did more for you, girl, than your daddy ever done. Well, I gave you my Jerry, he ain't give you none. And if you see two women get running hand in hand. See, this is another important topic. Hello, Alex. And it's all about kind of let me just tune up and I'll come back to that. It's all about when you're singing, finding the right key to sing in. And you know, generally speaking, we don't really, if singing is something that you do, it's something that kind of gets better as the day goes on. I remember about, I suppose it was about 15 years ago now, and I was playing a gig for Cows Week, which is a huge kind of sailing event here on the Isle of Wight, and there are boats from all over the world. And we were booked every year as a full-on band, rock band. And I also had a lot of gigs through the week playing solo and also in a duo. And it's a fantastic week over here. Many of you may well have heard of it, you know. Hey, Mike Mitchell, Michael Putzies, good to see you. And it's a great week anyway. And there was one year when we were asked to play on the radio, and it was very early in the morning. And yeah, for sure, Leo, yeah, definitely. So we were asked to go on the local radio station and play a song, you know, because we were one of the like bigger bands for the Cows Week thing. And we played that previous evening for the Royal Yacht Squadron, which was a very kind of posh affair, you know, suits and ties and all this type of thing. And we played from about 11 o'clock in the evening till about 1:30. And by the time we loaded up the van and got all the gear back in the van, it was about 3 a.m. And we'd been asked to get to the radio station for about, it was about 7 a.m. So we all got home and got about 3 hours sleep, got up again and then met down at Cows at the radio station to play a song for them. And this just goes back to my point about your singing getting better as the day goes on, because first thing in the morning your voice is just not, you know, kind of warmed up and stuff like that. And so that really was a challenge. I can remember us all sat there saying, right, well, what are we going to do? Because, you know, it's got to be something Joe can sing at this time in the morning. And we actually went with a Mark Bolan song, T-Rex, Get It On, you know. We did a little bit of Get It On, which was really good. And I think somebody taped it and we heard it on the radio and stuff. And it was quite funny, actually, to hear it. And the one we played was, of course, you know, you know that one, yeah. And it was kind of, it was one I just was able to kind of sing at that kind of time, because it wasn't anything that was, you know, too difficult. It was just, you're dirty and sweet, clad in black, don't look back, and I love you. Dirty and sweet, oh yeah. Well, you're an untamed youth, that's true, with a glow full of egos. Dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on. Yeah, tell me about it. Leo and Daniela, once they get it going, they are hilarious with their kind of I don't know what you call that. Leo would know what you call it. Humor, I guess, but there's a word for it and I can't quite remember what it is. But honestly, Leo and Daniela, I can't keep up with them. They're hilarious. Mark Bolan would love it. Yeah, well, thanks, Mark. Yeah, puns. Puns, thank you very much, Leo. I knew you'd be there. Leo and Daniela, when it comes to puns, there's nobody to match them, okay? So I'm just telling you now, you check out some of the Facebook posts over there. They're hilarious. So yeah, I was just going to kind of finish off. I've been on a whole lot longer than I planned to be. How long have I been on, folks? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell me how long we've been on? I ain't got a clue. Leo will probably know, or Daniela, or Julie. We are so punny, see what I mean? Daniela, I don't know. Some people will probably find it really corny, but I don't. I find it very hilarious. Andrew Chilvers, what's he doing here? 2 minutes, pack it in, pack it in. 125, that D35 speaks. Yeah, the D35, Preston, I've got it plugged into my new amplifier. So that's perhaps another reason why it's coming through a little bit louder and clearer than this little chap here, yeah? Not long enough, Alex. Just started, Julie. Corny is the best. I like it. I love you guys. It's just got the greatest humour. I hope you have a great day, Joe, but I hope it ends badly when the Blues beat Liverpool. Excuse me, Mark. I didn't realise you were a blue nose. Well, that's a big black mark against your name, mate. Trying to work but got distracted. You get back to work, Andrew. This is not for people who should be working. So yeah, anyways, I was talking about trying to find keys which suit your voice well, and I'm guilty of this sometimes, because sometimes some of the songs I'm trying to teach you, it's very important that I'm teaching you them in the keys that they were written. So especially all this kind of blues stuff that I do with you, the Robert Johnson and things like that, it's very, very important that I kind of play them in the keys, and anybody who's following all the blues lessons will understand why that is. And so it doesn't always suit my voice at all, you know, and it's always nice to find a key where your voice sounds good, and you can just do that with a capo. That's why one of these little fellas is a great idea, because, you know, then you can end up singing wherever suitable to you, okay? I heard Joe play during Cows Week. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Leo's at it again. I can't keep up with you. I try and think of some puns myself, but I just can't. It's a shame Pat isn't here. I suppose that's one, Leo. But it's not in your league, you know. But it's not too bad. Yeah. What else can we come up with? I'll have a think about that. Okay, so going back to finding keys which we sing well in. You saw me start up here, right? Going like this. If I mistreat you, girl. You know, I'll sound like I've been castrated if I sing up there, right? But if I bring it down here, I'm still kind of struggling. If I mistreat you, girl. It's kind of nice. And you see, what you've also got to remember is, I know this is so distracting watching them two, Julie. It really, it's good. I don't want it to stop, but they just make me laugh a lot. But it is very, very distracting as well. But anyway, that's all part of it. I wouldn't change it for a while. Put the cattle on after the broadcast. I don't know, honestly. You chaps are something else. Right, so yeah, back to singing where we were comfortable and things like that. So now, if I'm being honest with you, if it was evening time, right, I'd be playing this song with a capo. And another thing is that when you're singing with a microphone as well, that also plays a part on where you sing the song, because you don't have to actually sing the song with a great deal of force when you're using a microphone. And what that can mean is that you can, play in a slightly different key, essentially. So there's a lot of different factors when you're trying to establish what is a good key to sing a song in, right? So at this time in the morning, I'm probably better off singing this song here. If I mistreat you, girl, I sure don't mean no harm. If I mistreat you, girl, I sure don't mean no harm. Just a motherless child. You see, that's the difficulty, isn't it, with all these off-putting things. Yeah, slightly different tuning actually. They should indeed, they should indeed. Alright, so let's have a little go at this one. It's called Motherless Child. And it's a very old song. It's another one of those tracks that Eric Clapton has covered. And I have to say, Eric Clapton's done a fantastic job of keeping the blues alive. Probably better than anybody else I can think of. Fantastic artist, fantastic musician, which is why I try and kind of keep his music, not that he needs me, but I like to play his music and remind everybody just how good he is. All right, this one goes like this. If I mistreat you, girl, I sure don't mean no harm. If I mistreat you, girl, I sure don't mean no harm. Just a motherless child, don't know right, that's not right. Motherless child, don't know right, wrong. Had to go so far, girl, to get my hand bones warm. Had to go so far, girl, to get my hand bones warm. Just a motherless child, don't know right from wrong. And if you see two women running hand in hand, if you see two women, yeah, running hand in hand, you can bet your bottom dollar one's with the other's man. Well, I'm going to the river. God, I've got something going on with my throat at the moment. I've given up smoking, folks, and that is really, would you believe it, affecting my voice a lot. I've coughed more now than I ever did as a smoker, so I'm guessing it must be all those bad chemicals coming up, which isn't very pleasant. But I'm going to sing like a bird once all this has come out of me, and it's nice to be free of it, because it wasn't the healthiest thing. Have I had a drink this hour? No, I haven't. I've only had a cup of tea and a cup of coffee, and it's all gone now. I meant a drink of non-alcoholic beverage. You need water. Yeah, you're absolutely right, I need water. That is definitely something I need. You might be right, you could be wrong. I ain't saying our love is wrong. Who would know? Only you and I. It'll come again, this love of ours, if we try. I never doubt the things you say. It's all about the way we play. We gotta live before we die. It'll come again, this love of ours, if we try. Maybe we're looking for a new changes. Maybe we're acting out the part. Maybe we're trying to rearrange it. Maybe we're looking for a new start. Forget tomorrow, it'll never come. A dream of sorrow when it come undone. From bad to worse, I won't deny. It'll come again, this love of ours, if we try. Forget tomorrow, it'll never come. A dream of sorrow when it comes undone. From bad to worse, I won't deny. It'll come again, this love of ours, if we try. Say it'll come again, this love of ours, if we try. Yeah, I do like a little bit of old that song, GT, is called If We Try. GT, am I right in saying you're over on Patreon? I thought that you were. Maybe you're not, you know, but I thought that you were. If you are, the song is over there with all the arrangement and everything. And plus, anyway, GT, it'd be fantastic to have you over there if you're not already, because you're one of my regular guys here, you know. You are number one. Thank you, Conte71. Nunzio from Italy. Roma, ciao. Ciao, bella. I don't know if that means hello or whatever. I thought you were, GT, yeah. Check it out on the master list. If We Try by JJ. Dead easy one. I'm sure you'll be able to get it, you know, kind of get it down. A lot of people like the Robert Johnson stuff, you know. There's a lot of people out there who are really enjoying the Robert Johnson, and I can see why. He was definitely, you know, one of the most influential blues players, you know. And I would say probably out of all of his stuff, one of the easiest ones to learn is Sweet Home Chicago. That's a lovely, lovely song. Lovely song. I don't think, I must just check in a minute, but you know, with the Sweet Home Chicago, you just got your I'm just going to give you a little bit of a basics on this. All we're looking to do is once you got this kind of down, you've got the, you know, Sweet Home Chicago. Just a basic kind of shuffle with a few little bit of magic sprinkled on it. Then you got to try and sing it. Hey, baby, don't you wanna go? I said, hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the land of California, my sweet home Chicago. Now all I want is two, baby. Two and two is four. I'm heavy loaded, baby. Booked, gotta go. I'm singing, hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the land of California, my sweet home Chicago. All right, so yeah, Joe gives it his all, never does things by calves. He's still going on the old cows thing, yeah. Just wanted to check something out, but I'm fairly sure you've had a bonus session today, haven't you, folks? No, unfortunately not. No. That's not the case. That's not the case. Yeah, so we've covered a lot of Robert Johnson so far. I've done Love in Vain. I've done Sweet Home Chicago. I've done When You Got a Good Friend, From 4 Till Late, Stop Breaking Down. So if that's your thing, if Robert Johnson and the blues is your thing, get yourself on over to Patreon, folks, because that's where it's all happening. So that was Sweet Home Chicago, and obviously and I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Yeah, I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Well, it's hard to tell when all your love's in vain. All my love's in vain. Just got an A. All a long A. E, A, E, D, now we go up high. When the train it left the station with two lights on behind. When the train left the station, two lights on behind. Well, the blue light was my blues, the red light was my mind. All my love's in vain. And it really helps if you've got some feeling in what you play. And this is something that I had a little discussion with somebody the other day about this. Somebody wrote to me over on Patreon about, you know, how it was, you know, these bluesmen had no problem expressing their hard times, as it were. You know, if you're picking cotton all day in a field until your back's breaking, you know, it's very easy to put your emotion into your music. And this is something I'm going to speak about tomorrow on the kind of Joe show, because, you know, we don't all need to have picked cotton to be able to express ourselves musically, because we've all had difficult times in our lives, and, you know, maybe having difficult time in our lives at the moment, as well as great times of joy as well. Music isn't just about, you know, the kind of sad times, but, you know, equally it's about all the joyous things that happen in life as well. And one of the difficult things when you're playing music is to try and express those emotions in your music. I think that very often if I go out and I play a gig and I can really put something of myself into it, generally they're going to be the gigs that go down very, very well, you know. I think that's something that's worth thinking about, you know. So when I sing a song like that, I've had enough life experience to be able to relate some of those lyrics to myself, you know. Especially things like Love in Vain. Oh, my love's in vain. Ooh, Willie Mae. And once you get better, you can speed it up. Station with two lights on behind. When a train left the station with two lights on behind. Well, I was lonesome, felt so lonesome, I could not help but cry. All my love's in vain. You start seeing the more you play these things, the more little intricacies you can put in, and various other things. From 4 till 8 I was wringing my hands and crying. From 4 till 8 I was wringing my hands and crying. I believe to my soul that my daddy's upbound. Now from Memphis to Newport is a 36-hour ride. From Memphis to Norfolk is a 36-hour ride. I believe to my soul that your daddy's upbound. Yeah, you know, a lot of great stuff Robert Johnson did, and you know, a lot of lessons that I've covered on all that kind of stuff. But just as long as you're picking up the guitar each day and you're avoiding being frustrated with the instrument, if you can do that, then you'll always pick it up and continue to play. And so that's something that's really, really vital when you're learning how to play. Gee, you know what? I've just realised this is like the Joe Show a day earlier, only extended version of the Joe Show a day earlier. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be speaking about tomorrow. I'm going to be a little bit lost now. I've just peaked a little bit too early, I think. And for all I know, I could be talking to myself. Maybe that won't be a bad thing anyway. You know. But I am looking forward to doing this. Yeah, I think you're right, Preston. I've got a lot of practicing to do on this one, though. I'm really looking forward to covering this one. I've got a lot of practice because it's not the version that I've covered before. I'm familiar with the Mance Lipscomb version of the song and not the Gary Davis version of the song. So these lyrics are kind of going to take me a little while to get into place. But I'll get there. I came in one morning by a girl's house, 4:30. She got on the chair and she knocked me right back out the door. She come raisin sand with me, just about a spoonful. Never known such a stare before in my life, about a spoonful. mojo hand. I'm gonna find me a woman that she can have no other man. Gotta get a bit of that in, haven't I? Yeah, that's right. I'd love to bring it on down here to Louisiana, Preston. I surely would like to get down on in that part of the world and play some blues, sitting on your porch. I've been watching a great thing on the TV recently called Mountain Men, and it's all about the guys who live out in the wild, out in the USA, Montana, Alaska, Louisiana, North Carolina, all these kind of places who live off, folks who live off the land. And I don't think I'd last 5 minutes. They're made of tough stuff, some of those guys out there. Very, very tough stuff. Hey guys, look, it's been wonderful spending an hour with you this morning. Probably 2 hours actually, if I'm being honest. But it's been wonderful to spend some time with you all. And if there's anybody still here, then you need to type a little message so I can thank you for joining me for this little morning session. I'd like to start off with Preston, and I hope that you're looking after yourself and keeping well, Preston, and things are going well for you. And I'd just like to thank you for joining us this morning for this little one-off show, and maybe you can join us tomorrow too. That'll be real good. And it seems like you and me are the only ones here, Preston. So, oh yeah, we've got Paul Hilliker as well, and we've got Leo Gibson as well. Yeah, David Price. Okay, long show today, Bolton Dave. Yep, it surely was. Super Ring of Fire. Thanks, Joe. Always a pleasure. What time tomorrow? So it's 6 p.m. and that's UK time, folks. All right. So I don't know where about in the world you all are, but that's 6 o'clock p.m. UK time. Please come join me. It'll be wonderful. Vegard, I hope that you can join me as well. We're doing really good, thanks. That's great to hear, Preston. And I hope everything's going well for you out there. Alex Richardson, thank you. Edgar's here as well, thanks. Great moment, Edgar. Lovely to see you here too. And I think that Julie was here as well, so I'll say hello to Julie. I think Daniela might have gone by now. I'd say bye to her anyway. She was here on the early part of the show. And I'd say a goodbye to Andrew Marriott as well. Keep up that brilliant songwriting, Andrew. Love listening to your songs. Paul, I'd like to say I really enjoyed listening to your own little rendition, your own little instrumental track this morning. That was a wonderful thing. I think you completely made it your own, which is a wonderful thing. That's great to see. Yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow, folks, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. And I'd like to thank you very much indeed for joining me for this little short, well, long show, in fact. All right, so you all look after yourselves, folks, and I'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Thanks again. All right, there we go.